Commodities behaved perfectly as predicted yesterday. Gold and silver have shown a very good rise. Crude oil was tremendous. It has breached 78.6 levels and yet struggling in between 78.6, 79.2, and that was the target. But the natural gas was the one hitting the highs. It has retraced. It has hit 2.3334 zone and have retraced. So now what to expect today from gold, silver, crude oil and natural gas? How to profit, where to enter, where to exit, everything we're going to see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Thus subscribe and press the bell icon. Do like, share and comment. It is a great motivation for me to deliver twice a day updates with precision and accuracy. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First we look into gold, followed with silver, then crude oil and Indian net gas. Watch till gold on the hourly charts. It is still trading bullish. What has happened here? Rise, retracement towards 20 period, retracement towards 20 period, bigger rise and bigger retracement towards 20 period. Yes, it has got very good support now at 2458 zone. Very good support exists here. Below this 2454 and then 2445, 2440 levels will come into picture. As long as it stays above 2440, we should not be treating gold as bullish. Now see, it is finding a good support. It is creating a flat base here. And the moving averages are also trading with divergence. Good sign for the bulls. Stochastic has hit the bottom. Look at the MACD crossing over here, trading with divergence, looking downwards, suggestive of slight retracement, but it required to have a series of bearish candles in order for it to retrace on the downside. So let's see if it breaks 2460-58 zone. RSI coming out of the overbought zone here. Coming to 2. Likewise on the 2-hour chart, see if you connect this, you can see it is consolidated in range, waited for the moving average to climb up. What it can do here is same. It can consolidate in range, wait for the moving average to climb up and then rally. Right now the moving averages are trading with divergence and staying bullish, looking upwards. Stochastic has dropped a bit. MACD trying to converge, not yet crossed over. RSI coming out of the overbought zone here. Coming to 3. On the 3-hour chart, so what you can see here is it has seen the highs. It was outside Bollinger Band, series of greener candle, first red candle. Now if it breaks below 2458-60 zone, we can look forward to a retracement here. And as I said, till 2440, we should not be treating gold as bearish for the day. And below that, then 2420 zone will come into picture, the strongest one. For the day, for the week, for the month, I will not say for the month, but for the day and for the week, 2420 levels need to be taken in order to confirm the reversal. Stochastic overbought trying to cool here and looking downwards. The MACD is in green. It is showing a bit of convergence but not yet crossing over. RSI just coming out of the overbought zone. On the 4-hour charts, the observation is more or less same. Rise, retracement, rise, retracement. And if you connect the dots, I think for the day there are greater support exists here. The reversal confirmation only below 2440, 2420 zone. Till then, it is still bullish. The stochastic overbought trying to cool down a bit. MACD is bullish. The RSI is also coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to the daily. Now, before we look into daily charts, if you want to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch. And if you want to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Write an email or ping me over Telegram for your queries related to the services. We capture thousands of pips and points in our signals channel, where we trade diverse instruments including crude oil, nat gas, gold, silver, the indices including Nasdaq, Dow Jones, the DAX and the FTSE, and other commodities and instruments. Reach out to me for your queries, and those who had asked me to recommend a broker, the recommended broker link is also there in the channel and video description. Yes, it offers a swap-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges. So do join today. Now look at the daily charts. First of all, on the daily charts, moving averages definitely are trading bullish. Second, I have shared earlier as well. See, this was the rise and the retracement towards the 50 period. Then a rise, then the retracement towards the 50 period. And now a rise. So this is the third time it is willing to break out on the upside. Now, very important, these levels are definitely critical for gold. You can see here it is almost a triple top level here. Though every rise it has delivered slightly lower high. Thus, it is very important for gold to break beyond these highs and stay above 24.80-85. Remember, once gold stays above 24.80 and 85, 2500, 2518 is a must. Yes, you can keep these levels if it stays only and only if it stays above 24.80-85. What is happening today? After the rise, it is willing to retrace here. Yes, it can reverse, it can erase the gains from yesterday completely because yes, it has hit the highs. What has happened here? Immediately it has started the reversal. What can happen here? It can start with the reversal here. So this is one point. And thus only bullishness today in gold is if you see it is staying above 24.74.75. Stochastic here is rising. The MACD again has crossed over and after forming a kind of double bottom here, it is looking forward to diverge. It is still looking upwards and staying bullish. The RSI is reversed. It is trying to show slight bearishness. Considering this, I will recommend you to buy gold only if you see it is staying. Ideally, you should wait for 24.75 levels, but those who are willing to risk a little can buy 24.68. But again, you have to trail with 20 points trailing because 24.70, 72, 74, 76. Very strong resistance exists till then. Beyond 24.76, we will look forward to 24.82, 85 levels. And if it breaks this, sky is the limit on the upside. On the downside, I will recommend a sell at 24.58, 24.60 levels. Expect 24.54 first target, 24.50 the next, and then 24.44, 45 zone will come into picture. If it stays below 24.44, 45, 24.38, 39 is the next. Below this, 24.31 levels will come, the strongest one. And if it breaks this, 24.20 levels will be 24.20 levels will be seen. So chances for a complete reversal appears to be less, but yes, a retracement on the downside cannot be denied where 24.50, 54 levels should be greater support. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at likewise silver on the early. See, I have mentioned 28 is a greater resistance. What has happened? Rise, retracement, rise. It is retracing. I can still see it is delivering higher lows and higher highs, and thus I will still not say that it is turned bearish as long as 27.40, 27.20 zone is not taken. Yes, it is still trading bullish. Stochastic has come to oversold. MACD has crossed over for a sell. RSI has dropped as well. Signs of slight bearishness. On the 2-hour charts, another important point to note here is the drop here was sharp, and since then it is trading in this bearish channel. Where are the lows of this? At $27. But for now, it is still trading in the bullish zone. We have to wait for a breakout for it to confirm a sharp downtrend. Stochastic has come to bottom. MACD crossing over here is a sign of bearishness. The RSI has dropped as well. On the 3-hour charts, see the crossover in the moving average is a good sign for the bulls. And then the prices retracing towards 20-50 period moving average is another sign that the possibility of a reversal is high as long as it stays above 27.60, 27.40 zone. This is the first critical support zone. Stochastic has dropped. MACD is in green trying to converge. And remember, MACD here is delivering waves. So a crossover here can again lead to reversal. RSI has dropped. On the 4-hour charts, if you look here also, prices have just converged and it is not yet confirming a breakout, which means a move below 27.60 and 40. Yes, indices are cooling a bit, but it is, see, MACD is also not yet crossed over. RSI has dropped. Coming to daily. Now look at the daily charts. Very simple. The crossover here was bearish. What has happened since then? The drop, the retracement, the drop, the retracement. And both the times you can see it is find its resistance at 20 period moving average. Can we expect a reversal from the current levels? Now see, there is still a little scope on the upside towards 28.15.20 zone. And if silver breaks beyond 28.15.20, we can look forward to 28.50 levels as the next target. And then 28.75.80 should appear here. Yes, a possibility of a breakout still exists. On the downside, I will recommend a sell at 27. See, on the upside, you can buy here at 27.85, but I will say ideally a safer entry is only about 28 levels. And in fact, if you are buying there 28.15 and 28.20 levels, it need to break. If it breaks 28, 15 and 20, I think the reversal will be difficult, and then we can expect it to move towards 28, 40, 50. First target 28, 75, 80, and then more bullish momentum can take it towards 29. On the downside, a selling entry you can take here is at 2760, but then with caution towards first support zone 2750, 40, very, very nearby, but we cannot avoid it. Next at 2725 and then 2705 levels. If it breaks 2705, consider that silver is reversing and a sharp crash will be seen. Take your positions accordingly. Now, let's have a look at crude. Massive bullishness was seen in crude oil, and I had mentioned that it is an expanding triangle in which it is trading, and a possibility for it to move towards 78.6 will be high. It has breached this zone, it has moved close to 79. That is also one another good observation. And yes, 78.6, 79.2 was the zone which we were looking at. Now it is important for oil to break 79.2. Any breakout beyond this is a clear sign that we are looking forward to 80, 81 and in fact higher levels. What is happening here is stronger rise. Now it is retracing. Now see, the retracement candles are very small in size, suggests that it is still having the bullish intent. What it is doing, it is just waiting to converge towards 20 period moving average, or waiting for the moving average to climb up. Stochastic has come to oversold zone, but the MACD has just crossed over and it is trading with slight divergence. And it does not mean that it does not have any room for upside move. It does have, but right now it is looking downwards. RSI just coming out of the overbought zone, coming to 2 hours. Likewise, on the 2-hour charts, if you connect the dots here, you will find this is the channel in which it is trading. It has stayed at the base, hit the highs, now trying to retrace. Now this can be a gradual retracement, and even if it tries to retrace till 77 levels, we should not be treating oil for a sell or for bearishness. Till 77 it has got extremely important support, and then below that 76. If these two levels are taken, you can say oil has turned bearish, as it is still not bearish. The stock is dropping sharp. MACD is in green, trying to converge, and RSI just coming out of the overbought zone. It is trying to come out of the overbought zone. Look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts, first of all, few candles outside Bollinger Bands. Then a reversal has appeared, and this is the second candle after reversal. So possibly once you see oil is staying below 77.8, you can take a selling entry there. Expect 77.5, 77.3 as the first target zone, 77 as the next, and then 76, 76.6, 76.5 levels should be there. But what I can expect is it must try to trade or keep trading in this channel. It should not break this, which means it will wait with a slower pace, move with a slower pace on the downside, wait for the moving averages to climb up towards 77, take the support and then bounce back. Stock IC coming out of the overbought zone, MACD is in green, RSI definitely overbought. On the 4-hour chart, similar pattern here, and at best what it can try to do is to erase the gains from this last candle. Now last candle started at around, not last candle, but last bullish candle started at around 77.3, and thus at best it can just try to erase the gains here before rising. Yes, the crossover in the moving averages is definitely a good sign for the bulls. Stochastic has dropped, MACD rising, RSI overbought. Coming to daily. Now look at the daily chart. This is what we were talking about, expanding triangle. This time it has breached this, but I can say the next resistance level 79.2 are yet to be taken. So this zone is definitely critical. If you see oil is staying above 78.4, 78.6 zone again today, you can stay bullish. We will wait for 79, 79.2. Any break beyond 79.2 is definitely an extremely good sign for the bulls. Yesterday also, see how beautiful the analysis is. Yesterday I have mentioned that see diminishing bullishness, and it is stayed flat. As long as it stays above, it can deliver similar size of candle. It is continued to do so. Now see, the moving averages here are bearish side, it is on sell side, but have started to converge. So it requires couple of stronger candles now from oil, so that the moving averages cross over and it turns on the upside. Because see what is happening here, yes, it is trading in this sideways or slightly bearish channel. Where are the highs? Highs are towards 82, 84 zone. It need to break this in order to confirm a long-term breakout. The stochastic overbought. Look at the MACD. Yes, it has hit the lows here, and at the bottom it has crossed over. We have discussed this earlier yesterday, and in our weekly review that it could show a rise, RSI rising. So considering, very simple, a buying entry today in crude oil is, if you see, it is staying above 78.4, 78.5 levels. But again, I am saying 79, 79.2 is the zone it need to break. Till it stays below this, you have to keep your stop losses at your entry prices, as hitting the lower highs from yesterday prices might reverse. This is one point you should keep a check off. And beyond 79.2, I think $80 levels are must, but intermediate resistance will be observed at 79.55. Then 80.2, 80.4 levels will come into picture, and beyond this I will look forward to 81.3, and in fact 82.4, the next strongest one. On the downside, where you should sell. Now, a selling entry is at 77.8, you can sell here, but then 77.5, 77.3 is going to be the very strong support here, and then 77. Only and only if you see oil trading below 77, you can say that now the bearishness will be there, the bears will be in action, and then we can look forward to 76.65, 76.28, and then 76 levels. Chances for this happening appears to be less. I do not see it breaking below 76 at least. It is going to be an ultimate support. As long as oil stays above 76, we should not be treating this as bearish. Take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at natural gas. See, nat gas yesterday, first of all, it has given a gap up, and since then it has seen the highs at 2.3334 zone. Now retraced it. Now see what it has done here. It has bridged the gap it is shown yesterday, and bridging the gap is a sign that it can continue to reverse. There is still slight gap I can see which is yet to be filled towards 2.23, which is still very nearby, but I can say that it is getting a supported here at around 2.24, 2.323 zone. Now what has happened after the drop, retracement drop, a strong base is formed. It can try to break out beyond 2.26, 2.28 zone, which will again confirm a further rally on the upside. Moving averages on the hourly charts have started to converge after a good rise. The stochastic has dropped, MACD is trading bearish, RSI has dropped. Coming to 2-hour chart, on the 2-hour charts, yes, it was in this channel. It has come out of this channel, which is not a good sign for the bulls. But it can fall back, and thus when you see the price is staying above 2.2628, you can say there is a reversal confirmation. The stochastic at bottom, MACD has crossed over here. It is trading with divergence. It is staying bearish, looking downwards. RSI has dropped as well. On the 3, now another interesting observation here in the 3-hour charts: rise, retracement, rise, retracement, rise, retracement. Now 20 period moving average has become a milestone here, and you can see it is still getting support, very strong support here from the 20 period moving average. The moving averages are also trading with divergence. So only selling entry today is below 2.23 levels, where you can expect $2 levels, $2.2 levels as the ultimate support, and then 2.15. Only bearishness in net gas is if it trades below 2.15. Chances for this appears to be less. Stochastic at bottom, MACD crossing over here at the top, trading with divergence, trading bearish, looking downwards. RSI has dropped as well. On the 4-hour charts, if you look at, similar observation from the 3-hour charts. Only thing is the crossover in the moving average, which is happening after multiple weeks. See, this was the last time when it is crossed over way back in June, and since then we have seen it trading bearish. Now is the time for it to trade bullish. Let's see if it continues. RSI is back to oversold zone. MACD crossing over here for sell. RSI again coming out of the overbought zone here. Now let's have a look at the daily charts. Look at the daily chart. See, the crossover here was certainly bearish. Since then, what has happened? See, for now we have seen net gas staying within the 20 period. Now it has breached this. What is happening here? It is looking upwards. It is trading bullish. What has happened? Series of bullish candles, and then first swing candle has appeared. I will definitely wait and watch. If today it breaks below $2 levels, you can say this is the beginning of reversal. Then you can expect 2.1516 and then 2.121. Now 2.12 and $2.1 levels is one ultimate support that will also confirm that yes, natural gas has turned or reversed completely. So on the downside now 2.2, 2.15, 2.1. 3 levels which it needs to break in order to confirm complete reversal. Stochastic overbought, MACD rising. See, MACD here We have seen this in our daily weekly review that it has formed a base, it is looking upwards, it can hit the highs here. RSI has seen a rise as well. Considering this, very simple. If you see it is staying above 2.26, you can buy here. But 2.26, 2.28, 2.3, very good resistance still here. Then I will look forward to 2.35 and beyond 2.35. Sky is the limit. We are looking forward to 2.4 and in fact 2.5 levels very soon. On the downside, a selling entry can be taken at 2.23 levels. Expect 2.2 first support zone, 2.18 second, and then 2.15 the strongest one on the downside. Below that 2.1 to 2.1. 2.1 is the next stronger support below 2.15. Intermediate supports may come in, but I will say these levels at 2.15 and then 2.1 should be acting as a wall. So take your trades accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch. Join my signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries related to the services. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Do not miss to watch the next update before the US session. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead.